Suprabhatam, Suswagatam. Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga is the path of intellect. Use the power of analysis that we have to go to the very source from where this power of analysis comes up. It is akin to modern science. In modern science also, we use the same dimension of analysis to go to understand the whole creation. Modern science started 400 years back and has fathomed everything about the physical universe. And in the process, we developed the scientific methodology. The scientific methodology, which we all study in high school days, consists of forming a hypothesis and designing an experiment, conducting the experiment, measuring the various changes that occur by suitable parameters, and repeating that again and again. And based on the things which get repeated, we have the inference. So this has been brought forth in the scientific research methodology that we are all getting taught here in our master's degree, in our bachelor's degree, and also doctoral program. We make it more and more accurate, more and more perfect. Similarly, our seers also brought forth the same research methodology thousands of years back. And that's been shown in this schematic, you can see. What is called as Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, and Jnana. Shravana is hearing. That is a hypothesis. How do we get the hypothesis? By hearing, or by reading a book, or through a teacher, or by watching a video. In various forums, you get to understand or know the hypothesis. And once you know, you get a lot of doubts. How is it possible? Then you start asking questions. That's called the manana. Then you get somewhat convinced, but you are not fully convinced. So you have to do the experiment. That's called the nididhyasana. And when you do the experiment again and again and get the same results, then you come to the inference called the jnana. So, what is the difference then between science and the Upanishads or the Jnana Yoga? In Jnana Yoga, also we started understanding this world. Initially, we understood about the physical world. Then we want to understand the deeper and subtler dimensions of this creation. And we understood the whole of this creation. Whereas modern science, for 400 years only, understood the physical world. So, what did we understand in the Jnana Yoga? The hypothesis, the inference that our ancient seers did was that we are not just a physical body. This is only what you see. But there are 4 more bodies. And this physical body is called Annamaya Kosha. Then we have the Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha. And this is the hypothesis. So, over thousands and thousands of years, our ancient seers, a large number of people, thousands and lakhs of people, investigated this, did the experiment, and come to the conclusion. Therefore, it became a textbook. Just like you come to inference and form the textbook, anatomy. You know what is happening in the body, functioning. Everything has been put form in the textbook. Similarly, here also we do these things. Shamana, Manana, Nididhyasana, and Jnana. So, once this is put, how do we achieve this? So, there was a student. He goes to the teacher and asks, "Sir, I want to know about that ultimate reality." So the name of the student called Bhrugu. Name of the teacher is Varuna. So Varuna says, oh, you want to know about the reality, go ahead and do tapas. Go and do experiment, he says. Then the student looks at him, how to do. Then he gives a hint, how to do the tapas, how to conduct the experiment. He says, there is something within you because of which you are born. It is the same thing that sustains you, because of which you live. And into the same thing you go back when you die. Find out what it is. Yato va imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti yat prayanti abhisamvishanteti tad vijignasasva tad brahmeti. That's called Brahman, ultimate reality. So the students start going, trying to understand, what is it that I am made out of? What is it that sustains me? And the teacher says, when I die, I go back to the same thing. What is it? What is it? He went on thinking and thinking and thinking. And one day he got a flash, Eureka of Archimedes. I got it. He was very, very happy. Jumping with joy. He comes to the teacher. Ha-bu, ha-bu, ha-bu. I found it. What did of him? Annam brahmeti vyajanat annadhyeva kalvimani bhutani jayante annena jatani jivanti annam prayanti abhisamvishantiti tadvignaya punareva varunam pitaram upasasara adhihi bhagavo brahmeti. Oh great teacher, let me know what I am made out of. Anna, the matter principle, the food I take. The whole body is made out of molecules, atoms and others, And what is it that sustains me? The food I eat, If I don't eat food, what is going to happen? I am going to die. When I die, what happens? The body goes back to the ashes and again matter. Therefore I conclude, sir, that Anna is Brahma. The whole reality that we talk about is called the molecules, atoms, protons, neutrons, electrons, as we have found. This is where our science also has reached after tremendous amount of research over 400 years with the best of the intellectual. So the teacher says, wonderful, wonderful, my dear boy. You have understood, but you have to go further. It's only the first step, he says. So again he is asked to go back. And what to do again? Tapasa brahma vijignasasva tapo brahmeti. Again do deeper tapas. Go find out. Again he starts sitting and then thinking deeper and deeper and deeper. Hey, I thought the whole body, this is all the ultimate. But he is telling there's something different, something deeper. Then again, maybe after a few days, he gets another flash. What he said is right. He thinks of two persons lying down. One person is doing nice shavasana, another person is dead. What is the difference between the two? Prano brahmeti vyajanat pranadhyeva kalvimani bhutani jayante pranena jatani jivanti pranam prayanti abhisamvishantiti tadvignaya punareva varunam pitaram upasasara adhihi bhagavo brahmeti. Sir, I may have the body. If I don't have prana, what is it? Therefore, prana is Brahma. And goes to the teacher again with great happiness. And he is thinking, yes, my teacher is endorsed. But what did the teacher say? Good. He pats him on the back and says, Tapasa Brahma Vijignasasva. Go deeper. Deeper tapas you do. Get it. Again he goes back. Start thinking, hey, I thought prana is ultimate. Now he's saying you have to go still deeper. Again, as you start thinking and thinking and thinking, maybe doing contemplation, then he thinks of a person who had an accident, had a big hit in the head, and he became unconscious. And the neurosurgeon conducts the surgery and tells to all the people, oh, nothing to worry, now the success of this surgery has taken place, he will become normal. Everybody is very happy. But he is lying down, 1 day over, 3 days over, 5 days over, 1 week over, 10, 15 days over, is not coming back to normalcy. Everybody goes and asks, Sajjan Saab, what happened? You said that you will come back to normalcy, it's not happened. Yeah, it takes time. Maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months it takes. So what was happening? The body is there, prana is there, but something is missing. What is it? Mano brahmeti vyajanat. Mind. Thinking process has been curtailed. Again he goes to the teacher. What do you say, sir? I thought it's prana. No, mind is deeper. So mind is Brahma. Mano brahmeti vyajanat. Teacher is Varuna. Incidentally, is his father. Varunam pitaram upasasara. He went back to his father and the teacher. And the father says, good. You are going in the right direction. Go further. Tapasa brahma vijignasasva. Still deeper tapas you do. And find out what is deeper. Then again he goes back and start doing the tapas, thinking, contemplating, trying to understand what is it. And then again he thinks of a mental hospital, and the person has gone there, and in the hospital, he is being treated. So what is happening? He has got the body, he has got the prana, he has got the mind, something wrong. We had one of the brilliant students, and he was first in first. SSLC first rank, plus 2 first rank. Then he joined engineering, and he was topping the list first year, second year, third year. Then something happened to this boy. He started losing his concentration. He is unable to remember things, and therefore he started putting more effort. Day and night he started working, but no avail. In the examination, the worst thing happened. He thoroughly failed. Single-digit marks. He was so shattered. He goes to the doctors, psychiatrists here in Imhans, and they started giving him sleeping pills, sedatives. 1 month over, 2 months over, he was only sleepy, unable to get back his logic or other things. Then the September is coming, supplementary examination he had to take. Then Dr. Gangadhar, who is here, the great psychiatrist in Imhans, he said, hey, why don't you go here to yoga? Probably it may help you. So that's how we came and met our Dr. Nagaratna, the medical director, and came over here to our Arogyadham. So when he came in Arogyadham, he was taking about 12 tablets, and he was sleepy all the time. And he could not remember things, he could not do the logic. But day by day, with the yoga he started improving. And within 1 week, he was able to brighten himself and started getting back his memory. 2 weeks, he was getting back his memory and logic. Then Dr. Nagaranda said, reduce your medicine. And 24 days he stayed. He was going back. Then I called him, oh dear, here, what aspect of yoga helped you most? Since morning, you have got morning pratasmaran, you have got asanas, you have got pranayama, and you have special techniques, and all these things till the night, Omkara dhyana and cyclic meditation, many things are there, counseling and everything. What is it that you liked the most? Which is the one helped you most? Then you see, he is very brilliant. He said, sir, I understood my mind, that helped me the most, he said. What? Understanding the mind means what? After hearing the lectures of Dr. Nagaratna, I understood my mind was running fast like a supersonic jet fighter, he said. What do you mean by supersonic jet fighter? He said, I speak the first sentence. Before I speak the second sentence, there are 1,000 thoughts in my mind. Therefore, what I speak the second sentence has no relation to the first. Therefore, logic had collapsed. This is known as neuroticism. He had become a neurotic. Once I understood what is to be done, have to slow down the thoughts. Then slow breathing helped me, pranayama, asanas helped me, cyclic meditation helped me, every practice of yoga helped me to reduce. Within 1 week, between first sentence and the second sentence, there are only 5 thoughts. I started getting back my memory. And in the second week, I became normal. After first sentence, only 1 thought between second. Logic had come, And then our doctor said, you reduce your medicine. I went on reducing. Now I am taking only 1 tablet. When I go back, I am sure I will drop this even in 1 week. And I told, please report to me, continue the practice. Yes, I am bound to continue. Every day morning 1 hour, evening half an hour of cyclic meditation I will do. Cyclic meditation helped me so much. And he went back. After 1 week he called me. Sir, I had dropped my medicine. I am doing very well. And in the examination, again, he got 93% marks and he was almost second. And in the final year, he got back his first rank. And he is in the United States. He did his IT and others. And I meet him periodically in California. And he says, see, I have come into this land of rat race. So much of speed. And every day I have to practice this. If I don't do, again I may become a neurotic. And he continues to practice. It is now almost 14 years and he is doing very well. What is happening? He had the body, he had the prana, he had the mind, but what was missing? Controller of the mind. This is called vijnana. So the Bhrigu understood it is the vijnana. Important. Vijnanam brahmeti vyajanat. And it is the controller of the mind. It's called the buddhi within us. The power of discrimination. Therefore he was almost sure, oh, my teacher will endorse me, I have got the truth. But when he comes back to the teacher, what does he say? Wonderful, wonderful, my dear boy, you have almost got it. One more step, Go and find out from where that vijnana comes from. The source from where the power of intellect emerges. Find out. And he goes back again and trying to find out from where the thoughts are coming, from where the power of intellect is coming, and it's not happening. Mind is wandering, and weeks over, months rolled, and years are passed. Slowly his mind has started coming to calmness and silence, and one day he got a wonderful explosion inside. Tremendous amount of bliss. He was extremely happy. And then what happened? He understood. It is from the bliss, it is from the ananda, all the thoughts arise. Anando brahmeti vyajanat anandadhyeva kalvimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti anandam prayanti abhisamvishantiti tadvijnaya. Having understood, what happened? Something different happened. Saparame vyoman pratisthita. So he stayed in that complete deep silence, that state of peace, all pervasive blissful awareness of peace. He stayed there. And he did not come back to the teacher. Here his father was thinking, what happened to my son? It is such a long time, 4, 5, 6 years are over. Whether he is alive or not, he came in search of the student, And his son, he was sitting there in the deep state of samadhi, and bliss was emanating from him. And Varuna was able to understand, yes, he has reached. The question is, why did he not come back to his teacher and report? Because each time he came earlier, he used to have a doubt. Whether I am right or not. He had a question. But this time he had no question. Because he went to the source of all thoughts, transcended the thoughts, he was in a state of silence. Can you have questions in silence? For example, you are in deep sleep. Even in dream you can have question. But when you are at the base, in Sushupti, deep sleep, can you have questions? So I had no questions. Therefore, when you go to that state, all your doubts will vanish. So the Upanishad tells, Bhidyate hrude grantihi, chidyante sarva samshayaha, kshiyante chasya karmani, tasmin drushte paravare, said. When you go there, all your doubts will vanish. And you are in the state of gnana. So that is the state of gnana, it's told. So he understood that I am not this body, I am not the prana, I am not the mind, I am not even the buddhi, I am that ananda. And he went through these 5 layers. And therefore he understood Ananda is the cause of all this creation. And when you go beyond the creation, it is the pure consciousness, the ultimate reality. That's called Brahman ultimately, it is said. So this is what he understood. How? By Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, get at the Gnana. So this is the process that we all have to do. We have to unravel. Therefore, it is not just understanding the theory, but you have to do the practice. So let us try to have a little glimpse of that. Now sit tight, with the eyes closed. Relax all parts of the body from toes to head. As you relax the facial muscles, you have a beautiful smile on the face. Now take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Start looking at the thoughts. Find out from where the thoughts arise. The thoughts are very fast, therefore you have to slow down the thoughts. As you slow down the breathing, the thoughts also slow down. As you start looking at the thoughts now, you can find out that a thought comes and vanishes. Then a gap. Another thought comes and vanishes. Recognize the gap between the two thoughts. That is silence. You go a little deeper, we understand that silence was there, is there, and will be there. In that silence, the thoughts come and go, come and go. Like clouds come and go in the sky. This silence is everywhere in the mind. It occupies the whole of the mind, in which the thoughts come and go. Just like the sky in the physical world is there everywhere, the space is everywhere, in which the clouds come and go, come and go. Similarly, thoughts come and go in that vast field of silence of the mind, called Chitta Akasha. As we tune to that vast, infinite field of silence of the mind, state of silence is bliss, happiness, bliss. You are able to experience. Therefore, it is from that state of bliss, the silence, that the thoughts arise, the buddhi comes up, the mind comes up, then the prana comes and the body emerges. This is a secret that we have to unravel. Let us maintain that blissful awareness throughout the day and spread the fragrance of that bliss and love to everyone whom we meet. Come to Namaskara Mudra. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.